All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Monaco. Oh, actually, hold on. We are here in Monaco right now. This is duel number 1 you are seeing right now. Cars lining up in the pit lane here in Monaco. What fucking camera am I on? What? Jesus Christ. These cameras suck. First car coming out onto the track after a bunch of pre-race testing, making sure Monaco was fit for these cars. Marlowe, the Jack Daniels, number 07 for JWR. New ride, new number on the side of that thing. After just winning in Phoenix, pulls it out onto the track right behind Justin Haley, the Circle K. Celsius, number 31. I have a Celsius right next to me, actually. I'm going to crack that open. Ugh. What flavor is the Celsius on his car? Is it orange? I got orange right here, too. That's pretty ironic. Got an orange Celsius. Got Justin Haley in the orange Celsius, number 31. Gonna be a great race today. Right behind him, the number 5 Thompson Pipe Group, Chevrolet of Driz. Then the number 18 Cheddar Scratch Chicken Kitchen. I still have not figured that out, and it's been almost a month. The number 18 of Blinkers, who just raced the number 55 at Chicago Street Course, the 24 of Ian. He had good momentum in testing. Corey LaJoy, then CD. Kevin, the number 29. You see him in the thumbnail right next to the bay. Right behind him, the number 8 of Kyle Busch. Trying to start his third race for Grimmy. And the reason why we're calling it the Duels today? Well, I will explain to you real quick. The reason we're calling them the Duels is, well, because it's going to be 2 20-car races. Since Monaco can only fit 28 cars, 29, but we're not going to make it uneven. 28 cars. 6 cars will get eliminated from each duel. In this duel, with 20 cars, bottom 6 will get knocked out. Top 14 make it into the race. Duel 2, bottom 6 cars get eliminated. Top 14 make it into the race. 28 cars start the race. And only 20 of those cars will actually score points, so it's definitely going to be something, especially with how tight Monaco is. We just had a street race in the Iris Series. This is our 3rd street race in a row this week. We had Toronto just a few days ago for D1. I wasn't able to be there for that. And then we also had Chicago, which we were just there yesterday, which Titanium ended up winning. Brocky and Titanium, respective winners for those races. We're more than likely going to get a different winner in this race. Brocky has not been the fastest at all in any of these groups. So Kyle Busch going to take it to the inside of Kevin, or at least try to get there. Kevin shuts the door on him. And as you notice, there's a lot of lower numbers. I basically just checked through the entire grid and just said, okay, yeah, half the grid goes here, half the grid goes there. Wasn't really any strategic planning or anything. I didn't want to waste anybody's time. Speaking of wasting time, let's waste no more and jump straight into qualifying, actually, as these AI, they don't really even need practice.
Drivers, to your cars.
And there is your starting grid. Marlowe on the front row with Kevin. And actually, as they pull it
Drivers, to your car.
As they pull it off the grid, let's go ahead and meet your... Oh, this is a nice camera. Let's go ahead and go through your 20-car grid for duel number 1 from Monaco for the 12-lap race. On the front row, JWR teammates, the number 29 of Kevin and the 07 of Marlowe. I really wish Kevin would have drove his Pepsi car with the new font on it, because I actually kind of worked hard trying to get the right color scheme for that, but anywho. Right behind them, the number 8 of Kyle Busch, the Overstock Cadillac, right next to the number 5 Thompson Pipe Group, Chevrolet of Driz. Rounding off the top 5, starting off the rest of the top 10, 2 Toyotas, Sonic, the number 15, and Cardi in the number 11. Right behind them, 2 Team Penske cars, the number 33 is Scott McLaughlin, and the 32 Dude Perfect Machine of Hughes. Dino was testing out the 32 in testing, so this is going to be weird to see. Hughes really hasn't had that much practice. Let's see how he does. And then rounding out the top 10 first half of the field, going to be Todd Gillen, the Aaron's Dream Machine, number 34, and Justin Haley, the Celsius, number 31. Row 6 in 11th and 12th place, going to be Corey LaJoy and Jan, the Sanzi, number 12, and the Optic Gaming, number 7. Row 7, the 06 of Cookie, the Sirius XM Toyota, and the Mag Tools, number 9, Chevrolet of Dave. Row number 8, going to be the number 0 Winchester Pontiac of Brian on his outside. The number 2 Travel Texas Ford Dark Horse of CD. And this is actually the back 6 right now, so if the race ended with these guys in the back, these would be the guys eliminated. That's what I was talking about, the back 6. These guys have to catch back up to their driver. Yep, there goes CD back up in his slot. Right behind CD, right next to Ian, and the number 24 on row 9. The number 21 of Zyler. A little bit of controversy happening with him, Johnny N. but it was all sorted out. It was just a misunderstanding in the Discord server. So all 3 of those gentlemen are all clear for that. And then rounding out this 20-car duel here today as we come through the chicane into the final sector of this track. The number 1 jockey, Ross Chastain, and the number 18 Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen. Number 18 of Blinkers. I actually said it right for the first time in almost a month. But anywho, the pace car starting to run away from the field as it goes through the pool section. The number 29 of Kevin, the number 7 Jack Daniels of Marlowe, gonna lead them down, coming down to the final couple corners. Why did I say it like that? 12-lap duel, 24 minutes for each duel. Let's turn them loose. Coming down the front straightaway this time, Marlowe and Kevin. Down the front straightaway, coming up to the grid. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get underway for the inaugural race in Monaco. Through the gears they go. We're green and street racing for the Irish Dr. Pepper Sim Series. Down to San Devote they go. Oh, a couple cars into the wall back there. We keep it straight, though. Kevin and Marlowe side by side as they go up the hill. This isn't usually where you see side-by-side battles, but they're able to keep it straight. Coming through this little carousel section through the city of Monaco. And past the fountain they go. This is the 2016 layout of Monaco. Kevin jolts up to the lead, but Marlowe sends it in. As they now head down the hill. This is to the hairpin. Marlowe has the edge. Kevin sends it in. Entering the hairpin. Marlowe has the edge now. Still barely neck and neck. Marlowe still has it on the right side. These two just not giving up on each other. And these guys are teammates. They're still not giving up. Kevin keeps it on the outside. Marlowe keeps it on the right side as they go under the bridge. Or as they go through the tunnel, I mean, not the bridge. Marlowe gonna keep it on the right side as they enter the chicane. Right next to the harbor. Marlowe takes advantage of Kevin's little mistake. Kevin checked him a little bit more. Marlowe does too at the exit. Kevin still at the left rear quarter panel. This battle for the lead slowly dwindling down. Marlowe, the Jack Daniels number 07, takes the charge, entering the pool section. Here's the field running through right now, getting all single file. McLaughlin Hughes making it into the outside wall. Gets it back going. Corey LaJoy, Jantu. Brian hits the wall as well. Ross Chastain does as well. That's what I said this before. A bunch of drivers were hitting that wall in the pool section. It's going to be very hard to see. It's going to be very different to see what happens now in this race. How much damage do you get? How much do you want to try and save your car? And after lap number 1, Dave is currently at the cutoff spot for making the inaugural Monaco race. Cookie currently holds on to the transfer spot right in front of him in 14th. Or no, Dave is in 14th. Who's all the way in the back? Ross Chastain's all the way in the back. He's in the pits. Too big of a hit for him. He didn't want to deal with it. The number 8 of Kyle Busch slots himself in the 3rd place for the time being. Lap number 1 of 12 complete, and it was a very chaotic one. We had a side-by-side battle for the lead all the way almost to the end of the lap. Basically for, I think, 2/3 of the lap. Until we got to the pool section, Marlowe just started to run away with it, and Kevin just has to sit in 2nd place. 2nd place is just first loser, but right now, it's the first guy that's not getting eliminated, or it's the first guy that's not getting eliminated right behind the leader. First guy that it is eliminated, the number 22 of CD. He has to try and hunt down that number 9 of Dave, but with how aggressive some of these guys will be through that pool section, I think it's definitely going to be a hard charge for him. Sending it into the chicane, trying to catch up to Dave. Goes a little bit wider than Brian through that chicane. Brian's going to not get that good of an exit. See, he does. Closing that gap on Dave as they come down to the pool section once again. More contact with the wall. There's Cookie. Dave as well. CD going to try and take advantage of it. Doesn't take advantage. Blinkers into the wall, too. That's the thing about Monaco. It's so tight around this track here in Monte Carlo. They just really can't do anything about it. Down the front straightaway again, 10 laps to go, and C.D. Lamb trying to put himself into the inaugural race here in Monaco, but he has the number 9 of Dave right behind him. Or not right behind him, right in front of him. Ryan right behind him. The only Pontiac in this field, I think. Yeah, because his other teammates, Zach and Nook, aren't in here. Zach, Nook, and Logano, his team owner and teammates, they're not even in this race. Let alone FSR is even a thing anymore in the Iris series. They're lucky that they're even still in the Sim series. But Brian trying to prove himself worthy of being in Monaco. Oh, does he try sending it in? CD has an opening. Brian tried sending it deep. Gonna put him way wide. His car shifted to the left right there. I thought he was gonna dive it in for the move on CD. Entering the hairpin. Not really going to happen, as I fucking hate these buildings. Hughes currently holding on. This is for 9th place, right behind Justin Haley. Man, if Scott McLaughlin was behind these two guys, it would be 31, 32, 33 for 8th, 9th, and 10th. That was 7th, 8th, 9th. That was pretty... Oh my god, it would be 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh my god, Scott McLaughlin, hit the pool wall, please. Damn it. Whoa, trouble! Sonic hits the wall! That's gonna be detrimental for him! And I think we might have just seen Sonic take a retirement out of this race. He pulls it into the pits. No, he doesn't. He stays out on track. Is this gonna be a caution? Could it be our first caution ever in Monaco? He's staying out of the way of the rest of the field. Dave gets around him. He has a gap to CD. CD gets around. Sonic parks it on track. Caution will be coming out. I think. No, he gets it back going. If Sonic's able to pull it off track, we will not throw the yellow. Sonic's still going very slow. You'll keep an eye on him, as well as the time to the leaders. Cardi holds on to 5th place with a little bit of left side damage. Scott McLaughlin still right behind Justin Haley, 2 Hughes, and Todd Gilliland. Jan holds on to a top 10 spot. He's finally into the top 10 with his team owner and teammate Hughes and Scott McLaughlin. Right behind them, the number 7 of Corey LeJoy, 11th place, 12th place Cookie. 13th place, now Dave. Yes, Dave in 13th. He slotted himself in. And CD Lamb, he is now in the final transfer spot. Something happened with Blinkers and Zyler back here, it looks like. Oh, caution out. Oh yeah, caution's out. Caution is out. But what happened to Blinkers? Or Zyler? Oh! I think they crossed the line. Yeah, they crossed the line after caution came out. So they've just been sitting back while the rest of the field's been racing back. Oh, wait. Jan makes the pass on Corey LeJoy. See, you can't make passes in Monaco. Fuck all of you doubters. Jan makes the first green flag pass without somebody making a mistake, I hope, on Corey LeJoy. And this race just got interesting. Lap 5 of 12. Caution comes out. The first one here from Monte Carlo. And this is going to get good. No double file restarts from this race as well. Single file restarts will be the norm. And as we have our first caution, we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break of the day, but you won't miss a thing.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh yeah, whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty.
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
Bourbon sauce. And brown sugar bacon. And Angus steak. And a top bun. This shit look nasty as fuck! Barbies, we have the meat.
Milky Winston in Bristol! For the final time. Oh shit, I was close. Here it comes, Johnny!
He had to do something he's never done his entire life, and that's fill out a job application.
Nude crush cups. Check it out. I crush the alien. Well, I crush the director. I crush the tiki. I crush a Danimals Crush Cup. Huh? Yeah, new Danimals Crush Cups. You crush it and slurp it. Mmm, cool. No spoon? Nope. Just crush and slurp for a blast of fruity flavor. Mmm, awesome. I crush you crushing a Danimals Crush Cup. New Danimals Crush Cups. Danimals, get your blast.
Welcome back to the Irish Dr. Pepper Sim series, ladies and gentlemen. The Irish Dr. Pepper Sim series brought to you by Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling. Also brought to you by Pepsi. Thirsty for more. And go fuck yourself. We have to keep a PG-13 rating. Shut the fuck up. Anywho, Marlowe still keeps the lead. Nothing much has changed under pacing. We'll be coming to get the 1 to green this time, hopefully. Sonic, the number 15, has caught back up to the field. Hopefully he does not slow down too much. Looking like we could be restarting with 5 to go in this race. Towards the back of this field, you got the bottom 5 drivers that were being eliminated with Ross Chastain. That being Brian, Ian, Zyler, Blinkers, and Sonic. If those 5 guys cannot make... not 5 guys. If those 5 drivers cannot make a move within the last 5 laps of this race, if we go... Actually, wait. Are we going green this time? Oh, going green this time. Look at that. I guess we do only 1 pace lap here in Monaco, and then we go green. So here we go. 6 to go at the line. We'll be having 6 laps down. 6 to go this time. Exactly halfway. First caution in Monte Carlo as they come through the pool section. What the hell is Sonic talking about? Anywho, down the front straightaway, through the gears they go. We're green from Monte Carlo once again with 6 to go. Everybody into the wall through Sandavort. Ian, CD! CD drops outside. He's in the elimination spot now. Cookie side by side with Brian as they go up the hill. We're gonna let you go on board with CD Lamb through this hornet's nest. Marlo runs away once again with the lead, but the battle for the transfer goes on. CD versus Cookie. Cookie sends CD wide. CD still to the inside. Just take a look at the harbor from here. No fucking boats because fuck you, we're poor. Cookie holds on. Into the wall goes Brian. After gaining so many spots on the restart, here comes Corey LaJoy. He slams the outside wall. Something out. Oh, trouble! CD Lamb will not be making Monaco along with blinkers. Oh, no! Trouble for those two in the back of this field. And I think CD Lamb is gonna be out of it. He was running in the top 14 most of this race, and on the, hopefully, what is the second to last restart, just cannot get it done, and we have 5 to go. We're gonna have a 3-lap dash at the end of this thing. CD Lamb in the pits. Let's actually go ahead and take a look back at what happened. Taking a look at CD Lamb right here. This is where he started to drop back. It's about, let's just watch from right here after the hairpin. Right here, getting right next to the bay. A couple drivers getting into the wall. CD Lamb, his teammate Zyler was almost on the outside of Ian. It's gonna be 2 more drivers along with Sonic and Ross Chastain that will not make this race, meaning the bottom 2 at the end of this race now will not make it. CD just does not have a good chicane right here. Watching from the harbor. He sent it in on Cookie. Oh man, almost a Cookie right there. And what just happened with him? Oh, oh, big hit! Oh! A big stack up effect right there. Let's actually go ahead and see what mostly happened here. Taking a look back at Dave. You can see the number 9 back there. Oh, got a little bit cattywampus. Tried to catch it. Had to use the wall to save it. CD Lamb goes way too wide. Guardrail right to the body. Ooh, what a big hit. Look at Ian drifting through the corner. And then blinkers, nowhere to go. Slams into CD. Slams into the wall, driver's side himself. That's going to be a very big hurt for CD. Hopefully he's okay. He might have to miss a race or two because that was just a guardrail right to the body. Very dangerous. I don't know where the fucking tires went. I just realized that the tires are fucking gone. Coming to 4 to go at the line. Pace car lights will be turning off next lap after we get to the chicane. 2 cars now out of the race. The number 1 of Ross Chastain, the 22 of CD. Blinkers with a lot of damage. And same with the 15 of Sonic. So the 2 cars eliminated right now. The 21 of Zyler and the 9 of Dave. Ian, who is currently, I see him in the chat right now, he's currently watching the stream. Ian could barely make it into the inaugural Monaco race and fight for a chance to get some points in Monaco. What a time that would be. The inaugural Monaco race, you're sitting in the back of the field most of this time, and now you're in the final transfer spot, coming to the final restart of the race. How about people who also have a chance? Hughes. He's all the way up in the top 10. He's in 8th right now, right behind Justin Haley and Scott McLaughlin. Those are the first 3 cars outside of the top 5. The number 34 and the number 12 have sat right behind Hughes most of this race as well. I said, some people say there's not really passing at Monaco. But we saw Jan do it earlier on Corey LaJoy. Hell, Brian, he made it up, I think, 3 or 4 positions from that restart. I think it was probably 2 or 3, actually. But still, up a couple positions on a restart in Monaco. That's just impressive. Brian putting on a show for FSR after they disassembled in D1. Not even a thing anymore in D1, I don't think. So they're really just only a thing in the Sim Series. Trying to show that a Sim Series version of them can still do just as good, if not better. And he has Corey LaJoy right behind him in 12th, 13th Cookie. And we just mentioned him, Ian, in the final transfer spot. As we come to the final half of this lap, we will be restarting with 3 to go in this race. 2 cautions in 12 laps. And hopefully, we can get a green flag run to the end. 3 laps is all I'm hoping for under green, or possibly 2. If we can get at least 4 cars crossing the line without a caution. For the white flag, we can have a battle for this win. But if a caution comes out before the white flag, before they get to the line, we will not have overtime. Or if a caution comes out before they get to the swimming pool section, we will have overtime. But if they get to the swimming pool section on 2 to go before the white flag, and we do not have a caution, or we have a caution within that section from the pool section to the white flag, we will not let them race back. Or no, we will let them race back. Wait, what? Okay, what am I saying? I think I'm having a brain shit. Okay. We will throw a caution. If it is before, if there's an incident, I will throw the caution manually. If the game does not throw a caution. If it is before the swimming pool section. If it is after the swimming pool section and there's an incident that the game does not call a caution for, I will not call a caution. They will race it back. We will have a all the way to the end race. So the swimming pool section is where you want to get to if you want a chance to have a race it back for the win. Marlowe, the Jack Daniels, number 07, trying to get it done for the second time in a row. Down the front straightaway. He leads all 10 of them in the top 10, including Jan. He leads the other 4 cars behind, including Ian. The other 2 trying to advance. Through the years they go. We're green. 3 to go from Monte Carlo. Down into the turn 1, Sandavort. Nothing really happens. Jan to the inside of Scott, or not Scott McLaughlin. Todd Gilliland. Gilliland gets away. Side by side up ahead. Kyle Busch, the number 8 Overstock Cadillac, side by side with Kevin. Nearly puts himself into the wall. Over the curbing he goes. Kevin's gonna keep his nose on the inside as they come onto the downhill, down to the hairpin. Kyle Busch holds strong on the inside. Kevin likes to run that outside line. He's gonna still be there at the exit of the hairpin. They're side by side. That's Cookie and Corey LaJoy. Todd Gilliland and Jan. Brian once again trying to get into the top 10. Cookie still side by side with Corey LaJoy. Ian loves this battle because he gets to see an opportunity that he rarely sees this season. A chance for a pass. Under the non-existent tunnel again. LaJoy starting to check up a little bit. Could Ian have a shot at him? Put a buffer between him and Zyler. That's the fight for the final transfer spot into the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's see. All 18 cars in a line. The number 8 of Kyle Busch goes wide. Driz, contact! We keep it green though. No caution. Caution doesn't come out. Cardi goes wide. Haley puts himself into the wall. We're staying green. After Driz makes contact with the number 8 of Kyle Busch, Marlowe now has 2 laps to go from Monte Carlo. And the gap has grown. Kevin and Marlowe have opened up the gap, put Driz up into third. He's a great road racer. He's going to try and prove it right here by catching up to them. Top 5. For the first time in this race, the number 8 of Kyle Busch, not in the top 3. He's battling for 4th place with Scott McLaughlin, who's an IndyCar driver. He knows a thing or two about street course, and he's all over the rear bumper of Kyle Busch. Nothing much gonna happen. Kyle Busch gets a car length gap over him. McLaughlin moved to the inside, trying to make a move. Has to go wide. Cardi, the number 11, sitting in second. Oh my God, 6th place. I'm just getting so excited over this, man. Great racing coming to the end of Monaco for duel number 1. And Cardi, he's had a great race today. Stayed mid-pack, but that's what you want to do. You want to stay safe. And right behind, Zyler trying to find a gap on Ian. This is the fight for the final transfer. Ian just has to hold on for 2.5 more minutes. Can you hold on in Monaco when you're the last transfer driver currently in Duel 1 trying to put yourself into the first ever Monaco Grand Prix for the Sim Series? Look at this shit. The fucking track's flying. Bit of a stack up ahead. Couple cars into walls. Not that many, though. We stay straight. Ian, he's going to see a gap to the inside of Cookie. Cookie slams the door on him. But Ian's not going to give up. Does he see the gap open up again? Is he going to try and put a buffer between him and Zyler? To the inside. Can he get there? Cookie opens the door up. Not going to happen. He slams the door back on him again. It's like a dog owner opening up the doggy door and then shutting it back on. And once again, white flag one more time around Monaco. Ian has the 21 all over his rear bumper. Once again, the fight for the transfer into the Monaco Grand Prix for the Dr. Pepper Sim Series. Ew, Pepsi. Fuck off. That number 8 is really holding up Scott McLaughlin. Driz has really built up a gap. Driz has caught the number 29 of Kevin. This doesn't matter. They're in the race no matter what. This is really just 4 positions and bragging rights. Very slow hairpin. LaJoy to the inside of Brian. Side by side. Does he cross him over? He can't. Brian stacks up the inside. Corey LaJoy not able to make the move. Ian still holds on though. Through the non-existent tunnel again. Ian's got a good enough gap. He just has to make sure he doesn't screw up the pool section. And he will be into the Monaco Grand Prix. Speaking of screw up the pool section, let's see who does. Kevin makes it through. Marlo makes it through. Driz makes it through. Does number 8 of Kyle Busch make it through? He does. Oh! McLaughlin, Cardi, Haley, Gilliland, Hughes, Jan, Brian, LaJoy, Cookie slams the wall! Dave does too! Marlo comes down the front straightaway to win the inaugural duel race in Monaco. And Ian, all he has to do is maneuver 2 more corners. Ian holds on just enough, or does he? He does! Ian holds on! And will be the final transfer into the Monaco Grand Prix for the Dr. Pepper Sim Series. Marlo gets it done, and Ian rounds out the top 14 cars making it in. Zyler just has to be punching air right now. Was so close so many times, had so many chances to send it in, but he stayed clean. We gotta respect that, but I don't think he's gonna respect himself for not taking any moves and missing out on the inaugural Monaco race. What a first duel to end. And what a great race to have. Just an incredible race all around until the end, and we still got Duel 2 to do, which has the likes of Spacey in it, Cup, Sleepy. Drivers making it in. Marlo, wow, that's a fast lap. I think that's even faster than his testing lap. Top of the charts, Marlo, Kevin, Driz, Kyle Busch, and Scott McLaughlin. Bottom 5 of the top 10. Cardi, Justin Haley, Todd Gilliland, Hughes, who actually might be dyno or ski racer, depending on who is in the 32 car for that race tomorrow. And then the number 12 of Jan. Then the final 4 cars making it in. Brian for Front Street Racing, who's dissolved, not a D1 team anymore, just a Sim Series team. The number 7 of Corey LaJoy, the number 06 of Cookie, and the upset of the race today, the number 24 of Ian, slots himself into the Monaco Grand Prix, which will be tomorrow, hopefully either early in the morning or late at night. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. We still got Duel 1 to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the results real quick for this. And just like that, Marlo becomes the first winner in Monaco. What a great race that was as we go on to duel number 2 for Monaco. The Jack Daniels number 07 goes to Victory Lane. And now we're on to duel number 2, which is going to have a lot more drivers, including Jimmy Johnson. And that's going to be something to see. Once again, 12 laps. We'll have, I think, 36 or 43 laps in the actual race, depending on how long these races take, which, if we do that, it could take an hour for those races. But that's something to think about later on. Let's go ahead and go through practice for a little bit. You can see some of the drivers right here. The number 61 or 60 of Santos, aka Monaco Jr. He's right behind the Joyride. Why the fuck is that car still here? Just give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I got a car to assassinate. I got a car to assassinate. Hold on. I'm just gonna give me a second. Where? Oh, you. There we go. Those are the only few guys. There we go. Yeah. Yes, I want to save the current roster, jackass. Okay, there we go. Now we can actually get going for practice. Hopefully, we end this race before tryouts, which will be just in a little bit. I think Hughes might want to have me host that as well. I don't know. Unless he's hosting it. Hughes, you are currently in the chat. Go ahead and tell me what the fuck you want to do for tryouts. Practice is underway. Santos out and away, the bomb pop, number 60, the same car that he drove in the Duels for Daytona. Right ahead of him, I just mentioned it, the 98 of Cup. The 91 of Sleepy, the Pepsi machine. The 93 Pontiac of Zach. The number 51 of Cody Ware. I still have to find a Cody Ware car. The number 50 of Jeb Burton. Right ahead of him, the number 47 of JDM. Then the Roku, number 56 of Chris. The number 86 of Nook. The 77 of Monkey. The 71 of Rocky, Monkey's team owner. And then a new car. No, this is not Josh Balicki that you're seeing out on track. This is the new Arby's number 97 of Johnny. Finally not driving for Arctic Glacier, and you can actually see the fucking number on the car. Arby's is now in the Sim series, and it's not just a stupid commercial we play. I feel like I can get a better angle for this. Hold on. These cars, the camera angles do not do these cars justice. There we go. Team font changing for that team, which is why I was pissed off that Kevin wasn't driving his 29 car. Look at that beautiful thing. Arby's, we have Pepsi. I'm proud of this thing. I made this thing in under... Oh, no! Zane Smith! Oh, man! That's gotta hurt for Zane Smith, man. He definitely has a good car. Logano, the number 37. This is what I meant. FSR has 3 of their cars in this duel. But for Duel 1, it was only Brian. Aurora right behind him. The first ever female Iris in winner. Or female... Let me think about what the fuck I just said. The first ever female Iris in winner. What the fuck does that mean? The first ever female winner in Iris. There we go. I got it out. She's driving the Powerade number 46. I think this is the same paint scheme she won Daytona with. She won Duel number 1 in Atlanta, and she's been pretty quiet ever since. Didn't really do that good at Auto Club. And also at Phoenix. So she's trying to make a mark here in Monaco. She's a great road racer. In my opinion, at least, she's a good road course racer. And she's right behind 37 Logano, who I don't even know what the fuck he's even in here still. I'm pretty sure I should have removed his ass a while ago, but it's race 5 now. Can't really do shit now. The series is set. Drivers are set. Can't do shit. As these two come in and finish up practice at the top of the charts, the number 71 of Baraki sets a 138.951, the only driver so far to set a sub 139. The two drivers that are only 4/100ths separated behind Rocky, the number 86 of Nook and the 97 of Johnny. Johnny's actually not even a good road course racer, let alone a good street racer. The only road course or street course he's good at is Chicago. So it's pretty surprising, a new track for him, racing in Monaco, he's actually good at. He's a lot better at it in Formula cars. So I'm surprised that he's actually doing this good in a Cup car. Especially Nook. Nook hasn't been out. Well, how about Cup setting a sub 138.7? Cup definitely looks like a fast driver today. He's setting times around the same as Kevin and Marlowe from last race. Just gonna go ahead and skip to qualifying real quick so we don't waste any more time.
Drivers, to your
And
cars.
here is your qualifying order. Let's go ahead and go
Drivers,
through the field
to
again.
your car.
But before we go down to go through the field for Monaco Duel number 2, let's go ahead and get the command to fire engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Love to hear those words, especially here on the streets of Monte Carlo. On the front row, it's gonna be the number 91 Pepsi Zero Sugar Chevrolet of Sleepy on his outside. The number 47 Honda of JDM. Row 2, the Quaker State number 88 of Kicks, who's actually driving the number 2 for Team Penske, I'm pretty sure. Don't know why Hughes still hasn't given me that fucking shit. On his outside, you got the Arby's number 97 Rick Ware Racing number. Johnny Ware Racing of Johnny. Row 3, rounding up the top 5, starting off the rest of the top 10. The 37 Pontiac Trans Am of Logano. On his outside, the Pontiac Trans Am number 93 of Zach. Row 4, 2 black and purple cars. The black and purple Manscaped number 66 of Spacey. The only reason that he's driving that font for that number is because it looks almost pretty much like the same one Josh Bilicki ran with that same exact Manscaped car. Right next to him, Chris the Roku Channel, number 56, Chevrolet. Right behind them, rounding out the top 10 today, the number 48 Cobalt Tools Chevrolet of Jimmy Johnson, and the Chin Motorsports Dodge Charger number 71 of Brocky. Row 6 today, the number 86 Pontiac Trans Am of Nook, the number 98 ClickUp Chevrolet of Cup on the outside. Row number 7, the number 60 of Monaco. He has 3 of his teammates with him. That's the number 46 of Aurora and the number 41. Or not 3 of his teammates, but we have 3 Monaco Junior Racing cars. Number 60 of Santos and number 46 of Aurora. And right behind them in row number 8 will be the 41 of Isaac, his second race with his new team, trying to do good here today. On his outside, you got Cody Ware, the Walmart Health and Wellness number 51 Ford Dark Horse. A bunch of Dark Horses in this race. See if they can do good. It's going to be a different number 51 car next race, hopefully. Right behind them, row number 9 as we come down to the chicane. Number 77 Chin Motorsports Dodge Charger of Monkey. On his outside, the Luxido Immersive Experiences Chevrolet Camaro of Jeb Burton. Rounding out your 20-car field here today will be the number 38 of Zane Smith and the Long John Silver's Ford Dark Horse. And on his inside, it's going to be the, whatever the fuck that nicotine gum is, of Riley Herbst, the Toyota Camry, number 35 of the Lucy. Toyota Camry, number 35 of Riley Herbst. And that is your 20-car field for Duel number 2. As we come through the pool section, coming to the final 2 corners, Sleepy and JDM already door banging. Here in Monte Carlo, we're gonna come down the front straight away. Coming to the grid, JDM Sleepy, Johnny Kicks, and Zach, your top 5. As we go through the gears we go, here in Monaco for Duel 2. Little bits of shuffling already in the back of this field. Sleepy almost into the outside wall. Couple cars barely missing it. Riley Herbst, he's gonna fall back. Well, actually he's not. Monkey's gonna fall back. Zane Smith slots himself into 3rd to last place. That's currently right behind Jeb Burton, the number 50, and Cody Ware, the number 51. Couple cars already making contact with the outside wall too. I think that was Zach. Logano slots himself right in front. Zach now drops outside of the top 5. Logano slots himself 5th place. Spacey trying to get around Zach, the Manscaped number 66 on the outside. Bit of a stack on the inside. Zach's going to get stacked up. Spacey almost into the wall. And once again, the black and purple 56 and 66 side by side. Spacey gets away from Chris. Single file for the time being. First double file row that you see is between Santos and Cup. Santos into the outside wall. Cup gets around him. First car in the elimination zone is the 41 of Isaac. You got Monaco Junior Motorsports. The 60, 46, and 41. All three in a row right now. The number 60 of Santos and the 46 of Aurora. Currently the last two transferring into this race. Isaac, who's right behind them, the first car eliminated. Couple cars around. Oh my god! Holy fuck! Oh shit! Oh my fucking god! Jimmy Johnson's fucking dead! And Santos fucking ate his ass! Oh jeez, oh they're still trying to kill each other. Isaac put Aurora in the wall. Oh my god! Lap number 1 of 12. And Jimmy Johnson. What a fucking choke job. Right here, gonna slow it down a lot. Spacey. Ooh! Chris got a guardrail to the face as well. That's gonna be an injury for Chris and Jimmy Johnson more than likely. And then, oh no. Oh god, no. Oh, right in the driver's side. Oh dear god. Johnson goes tumbling on his lid. Look at Cup slamming the outside wall. Jimmy Johnson, I think he went for 3 tumbles right there. Oh dear god, let's go ahead and take a look back at this full speed. Oh, Johnny at the wall too. Take a look at this. Couple cars hitting the wall right here. Johnny, big hit outside wall. Keeps it straight though, but then Spacey, Chris, Jimmy Johnson. And then Johnson, that wasn't really that bad of a hit. Oh, and then Santos at the 71 of Brocky. Brocky comes back up into Aurora, and it's just Monaco traffic after that. The major one in Monaco. Wait a fucking minute. There wasn't a caution? No, we are not letting that happen. That's a fucking caution. We had a car upside down. Santos. Oh, no. The bomb pop, number 60 of Santos, out of the race. Possibly. He's out of contention right now. But he's way behind Zane Smith, Riley Herbst, Isaac, and Jeb Burton and Aurora, who are currently all the way in last. 15th place, Jeb Burton. 16th place, Riley Herbst. 17th place, Zane Smith. 18th place, Jimmy Johnson. Somehow he's still out on track. The 77 of Monkey 19th. And 20th is Santos. Isaac currently holds on to the final transfer now, right behind his... I did not know what I was going to say right there. Behind Aurora. 3 cars out of the race. Nook, Jimmy Johnson, and Monkey. We had, I think, 2 or 3 cars at the end of last race eliminated. And 1/3 of the way through this race, we have that same amount. After lap 1, Nook, obviously, driver's side impact, Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson, he's been taken to the infield care center in Monaco. Very big hit driver's side for him from Nook. That's going to be looked over. And right behind him, the number 77 Monkey will not be making Monaco. Those 3 drivers eliminated. 3 more drivers to go. Zane Smith, Santos, and Riley Herbst currently the elimination drivers. And with how hard it is to pass here, unless you make the right move, Riley Herbst might be out of the race too. Meaning, once again, the bottom 2 at the end of this race might be the ones eliminated. And the pace car turns the lights off as they come down to the chicane. Once again, caution comes out. And hopefully this time we can go green for the last 8 laps in this race. The 97 has a lot of left side damage, but surprisingly, he's still able to stay with these guys. Same with JD. I'm surprised JDM's leading right now. 2 different manufacturers dominating this race. It was a Ford and a Ford, the top 2 last race. Now it's a Honda and a Chevrolet. Let's see what happens. Through the pool section, 16 cars bring it through. 2 of these 16 cars will not be making the main event in 8 laps. As we come down to the final couple corners. JDM, the Honda, number 47, Sleepy, the Pepsi Zero Sugar, number 91, and Johnny, the Arby's, number 97. Bring it down the front straightaway. Your podium drivers, 1, 2, 3, almost nose to tail, as we come up to the grid once again. Down the front straightaway, to the line, and through the gears they go. We're green once again from Monte Carlo. Already sliding way up the hill. Johnny all over the rear bumper is Sleepy. Got a couple more cars making contact towards the back. How about Cody Ware? Cody Ware's currently on the transfer. Brocky says nuh-uh. Almost puts him into the wall. Bit of a stack up ahead. Chris sends it to the inside of Spacey right here. But Spacey's going to have the preferred line through the hairpin. Spacey trying to get clear. Now Chris going to be side by side with his team owner cup. Spacey keeps the gap open just in case Chris wants to dive it in. Trying to play mind games with him. Does Chris send it too deep? Makes some contact. Have to back out. No, he doesn't. Keeps it straight. Laura, currently number 46. Cody Ware with a top 10 right now. What the fuck kind of universe is this? 13th place. Battling for 14th right now. This is currently the last transfer spot. Jeb Burton trying to get around the number 41 of Isaac. He's trying to get clear, coming to the bus stop, or coming to the pool section. Jeb Burton is clear. Any more contact with the wall? Justin Haley, big hit. Oh, Jeb Burton. No! Zane Smith! Santos too! No! Oh, man, come on! Caution is out once again. Zane Smith becomes the fifth retirement out of this race. With Riley, Herbst, Nook, Jimmy Johnson, and Monkey. Now you just don't want to be last place in this race. Zane Smith's going to be really hurt after that. Yeah, Riley Herbst with a camshaft issue. And Zane Smith. We now have gotten rid of a quarter of this field. And Santos might be getting the worst of it because he has the most damage out of anybody in this field now. He's been involved in both of the crashes with major damage from his front end hitting Monkey. And then also his side getting hit by Zane Smith right there. That number 60, he's got to have to move his teammate out of the way in order to make it in. But as we have 1.5 more laps until we go green once again, let's go ahead and take our hopefully last commercial break for today.
That's it. That's his house.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Hi, can I get a...
Take it in the McDonald's.
Ooh, can I get a...
Yeah, can I get a...
Go, Bubba, go!
Pick me! No, pick me!
Hey, can I get a...
10-piece chicken McNuggets.
And what sauce would you like with that?
Bourbon sauce. And brown sugar bacon. And Angus steak. And a top bun. This shit look nasty as fuck! Barbies, we have the meat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take himself out, but as they round 3 and 4, Rick Vaughn, the inaugural winner from...
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax.
Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh yeah, whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty.
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
Oh. Arby's. Two of those things for just chicken. Arby's. We have the chicken. It's too real. It's too real. Arby's is really starting to second guess this Pepsi. Beef. Pepsi. Two of those things for just $6. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Arby's. We have Pepsi.
He had to do something he's never done his entire life, and that's fill out a job application.
Iris Racing, presented by Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling. And by Pepsi. Go fuck yourself. Back from the Iris Dr. Pepper Sim series here in Monaco. We are coming to the restart with 5 laps to go in this race. JDM, the number 47, still has led them all. He's led the most laps in this race already once he leads to comes to lead lap 7 this time. And in 5 laps, we will tell you the order for who will actually be racing Monaco and who will be the last driver eliminated in this race. It's currently Santos back in 15th. But if he can try punting his driver, the number 41, out of the way, or does he want to let his driver, Isaac, and the 41 get into this race? You never know. He's a team owner, and he's his teammate. Let's see what they do. That's going to be the fight for the final transfer position. If we get a caution in the last 4 laps, we could have a 2 to go restart or a 1-lap dash. Down the front straightaway, through the gears they go. We're green again from Monte Carlo. JDM up the hill he goes, rounding the little carousel section right here. Right behind, Johnny almost went wide on Sleepy, almost put himself into the wall. Slots back in line, running between him and Kicks. Those two are going to be manufactured teammates, hopefully for race 6, if Hughes actually wants to send me his fucking skeep. Kicks holds on to 4th place right now. Right beyond, look at Logano! Logano sends it in! Nearly contact with the 88! What a move! But not enough of a lunge. Spacey and Chris, once again, these two are side by side in battling. I don't really see the point in battling. You're both locked in. Santos. He's gonna have 4 laps to go if we get to the line under green this time to try and catch the 41 of Isaac, who's currently the final transfer spot in this race. Santos is currently the 16th car out on track and the only car that can be eliminated that's still running. With all the damage that he has, can he do anything with it? Johnny puts himself into the wall again. Here comes Kicks. Logano almost does. Spacey almost does. Cup does. Jeb Burton almost does. Everybody tries sending it through that corner. We stay green for a lap after a restart. 4 to go from Monte Carlo this time. JDM has led them all on under green and under yellow. Down in the Sandavort again. Sleepy still right behind. And that 97 might be holding up a few of these guys. Kicks, he's able to get to him, but just not able to make the pass here in Monte Carlo. Isaac still holds on to the final transfer. Santos really slow going up the hill. I think that 60's lost its power. Less than 4 to go. If this is a preview for tomorrow, then oh man, I'm excited for it. Also, just a reminder for anybody watching the stream right now, tryouts for the Iris series will be in less than 10 minutes. Right after the Iris Dr. Pepper Sim series concludes, you will be seeing the tryouts. We're coming to 3 to go this time, and that's about, it's less than 6 minutes. 6 minutes at the most to end this race. So let's try and get it done before tryouts. As they exit the non-existent tunnel, down to the chicane again. Any mistakes happening? Not looking like it, but let's look through the pool section once again. JDM holds a nice line, same with Sleepy. Johnny does too, so does Kicks. Logano does it, into the wall, here comes Zach! Spacey into the wall, Chris into the wall! Oh, somebody else at the wall. I think somebody hit the wall at the exit of the pool section, and Santos, he is just not having a good day right now. 3 to go at the line from Monte Carlo. We're trying to go green all the way to the end of this race now. Once we get 2 to go, if we can get to the pool section, it will not be a restart. We will be just racing it back to the line. But if we do not make it to the pool section with 2 to go, it will be overtime. That is it. If we make it to the pool section with 2 to go, before the white flag and a caution comes out, then that means the race will end under caution. We will not have overtime. If we do not get to the pool section and we have a caution coming to 2 to go, but it is before the pool section, those 4 corners that you see where everybody's hitting the wall, if we do not make it there and a caution comes out, we will have overtime. So JDM, he's really not hoping for another restart. He doesn't want to try and push this car again. He's already got enough of a gap to Sleepy. He doesn't want to have to do this all over. He just wants to make it to the line, or at least 2 to go, and make it to the pool section. Through the chicane. Nice chicane right there. Pulls away. Coming down to this pool section. This is the section that they have to make it to next lap. If these guys can make it to this section of the track next lap, we will not have overtime. It will be a race back to the finish. Kicks a nice line. Logano, who got slowed up at this part, takes it a lot more easily. Zach does too. So does Spacey. So does Chris. Cup doesn't. Puts himself to the wall. Here comes Cody Ware. And Isaac really just has to hold on for a little bit longer. Looking back at 5th and 6th place, both of the Pontiacs. Logano getting his first top 5 hopefully today. 2 to go. If any incident happens before the end of this lap, it will be overtime. I'm just hoping it won't be, because I don't think an overtime would be able to warrant us to actually watch tryouts either, because I have to be there to help out. So I'm really hoping that we end this quickly. Go faster, y'all. Come on. Fastest time today, JDM a 138.247. Johnny, second place, a 138.381. He's only, what, 0.14 tenths behind JDM? Doesn't seem like a lot, but here in Monaco, it really screws you up. Right behind him, the top 3 are all top 3 on the fastest lap charts, but Sleepy is definitely slower than those two. Cup 4th place fastest lap, 5th place fastest lap, the 71 of Baraki, who was actually still in this race fighting for it. Top of the charts, you can see JDM almost 1.5 second lead over Spacey or Sleepy. If we can get to the start of the pool section, no more overtimes. Overtimes are void. As we watch the pool section for the second to last time in this race, does everybody make it through cleanly? And can JDM collect the white flag to end this race? Everybody looks clean so far. Cody Ware, Brocky, Aurora, Jeb Burton, Isaac make it through. Everybody makes it through. White flag in the air. One more time around Monte Carlo. Just like Marlowe in the last duel, JDM has led them all from lap 1 to lap number 12. And he's trying to dominate this entire last lap. And over 1.5 second lead from JDM to Sleepy, and from Sleepy to Johnny. The gap is, I think, around the same exact time to each of them. So they're all evenly separate. They can't do anything about each other. Down the hill, coming to the hairpin for the final time here for Monaco. 2 great races. We've had a flip. We've had multiple incidents, multiple drivers having heartbreaks, multiple drivers being underdogs and slotting themselves in. And speaking of an underdog, as they go into the unexistent tunnel again, JDM leads. The last 1/3 of the track to go. Coming down to the chicane for the final time. Can he get through cleanly? He does, a very clean and nice chicane. Does everybody else make it through cleanly, though? Chris, very nice entrance. Goes a little wide. Cup does too. Well, actually, I think that's just them holding their line. Santos cannot do anything about it. Through the pool section for the final time. No incidents. No incidents at all. JDM comes down the front straightaway in Monte Carlo. Honda gets their first career win in the Iris Dr. Pepper Sim Series. Here's your top 5. Logano collecting 5th, 6th place Zach, 7th place Spacey, 8th place Chris, 9th place Cup, 10th place Cody Ware, 11th place Brocky, 12th place Aurora, 13th place Jeb Burton, and rounding out the last 14 cars that will be making it into the main event, Isaac in the number 41, Santos will be the last elimination in duel number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for this race here today. And you just gotta be thankful that it was a man like JDM who ended up winning it. He's been screwed over a lot this season, but it looks like road courses seem to be his forte. We have a lot more coming up, especially Mexico City, Abu Dhabi, and Australia. Not to mention a couple others too. So JDM's got to be happy about that. Looking like a road course ringer along with Marlowe. And that's going to conclude the Iris Dr. Pepper Sim Series from Monaco for Duel 1 and Duel 2. As you go ahead and look through our results. Winning this race for the first time, and for the first time for Honda, the number 47 of JDM. Sleepy comes 2nd place, rounding out the podium, the number 97 of Johnny. Kicks comes in at 4th place, and number 88 for his last race for the DRC. Number 5th place, number 37 of Logano. 6th place, 93 of Zach. FSR makes it into this race, well, apart from Nook. 7th place, Spacey, the 66, the 56 of Chris in 8th place. 9th place, Cup, the 10th place, Cody fucking Ware. In 10th place, the number 71 of Brocky comes 11th, 12th place, Aurora. 5th place, 13th place, Jeb Burton. 14th place, rounding out this field, 1-4-4-1, it's Isaac, number 41. And then the cars that are eliminated from duel number 2, Santos, the number 60, comes 5th place with a very bad day after a bunch of crashes. Right behind him is the rest of the field, the 5 cars that got taken out of this race due to accidents. Zane Smith, big hit, which led to the last restart. Riley Herbst, he had a big hit too. He was not able to take care of that car. Nook, he hit Jimmy Johnson driver's side. Jimmy Johnson with an accident. He'll be filled in for Alex Bowman for the next race, as our next 2 races, as he does have a injured arm. He cannot race for the next 2 races. So hopefully he can make it back. Well, technically Monaco will be a race, so he will be able to come back in 2 races. And then rounding out this field, Monkey, first retirement of the race. He had a very hard crash, got hit by Santos as well during that very major big one down the back. But ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Iris Dr. Pepper Sim Series from Monaco for Duel 1 and Duel 2. Join me tomorrow as we start off the 28 car field and a 47 lap race tomorrow. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you, and hopefully you join me for tryouts and join you for tryouts if you're in the Discord server. Until then, we will be seeing you.